What's up, witches? Celeste the Silver Cord here, and I'm just doing a quick reading for Gemini's March 2020. Just going to get an overall of what energies is going to be affecting us the most. We got Pisces season coming to an end. We're about halfway through Mercury retrograde right now. Mercury retrograde ends March 10th too, so things should start flowing. Things should really start flowing better after that. I mean, we got the full moon on the 9th, and then Mercury retrograde ends on the 10th. And then you'll have a couple weeks of the shadow phase, but that's usually that's when you're ready to pop off, though, because starting March 21st, that's the zodiac new year. That kicks off Aries season. And that's usually action time for a lot of people. Just seeing if I can get a couple jumpers here for Gemini 2020. Gemini March 2020. Alright. 3 shuffles. No, I got a real anxious energy coming through. Ooh. Wow, okay. Alright, so let me just get the clarifying deck. And we got the Queen, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Rods, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the 3 of Swords. So I'm seeing a situation with 2 queens. Now, I'm not sure if I necessarily see this as a 2-party situation. Or a 3-party, rather. 2 queens, 1 knight. Or that you have 2 sides of yourself. Well, obviously, this is the Gemini reading. So I'm seeing this kind of as you have this down-to-earth, motherly side, and you have this really vibrant, fiery side, and there's no middle ground between the 2. But somebody's definitely trying to come in and offer some love. Ace of Swords. Things really kicking off with words, but at the end here we still got the 3 of Swords. So we got the 2 queens at the beginning and the 3 of Swords at the end. So if you are dealing with someone who is entertaining more than one option, it is definitely time to speak out on that and lay down some healthy boundaries with it. Now, if this is you dealing with 2 aspects of yourself, then it is really up for you to just be open and honest about the fact that you have these two aspects of yourself and that you can switch back and forth between them. A lot of people, I am able to do, I call it mom mode. Like, I have, like, my regular mode when I don't have any responsibilities and I'm out hanging out. And then I have mom mode when I have all my responsibilities and there's always something I have to do and I have to be super responsible. And there's no in-between for me. It's one or the other. So, try to explain that as best you can for them. You know, that's just how your personality is. It's like, you know, yeah, I can be the super fun, fiery, passionate person, but then sometimes I need to be more down to earth. That's just how I roll. That's how I balance myself. Now, as for this Three of Swords conflict, so now what I got down here is 2 kings. Now we got the King of Rods, the King of Swords, the 4 of Cups in between. So he's got the same thing. The feminine and the masculine energy in this reading both have the same thing. You both have these 2 different personalities that you could switch back in between the both of them. But one person's only seeing one side of, or you're both just showing one side of your personality. You haven't shown the other side of your personality yet. And it's going to take this swords moment here to cut through all the bullshit and get to the bottom of, do you guys really work when you add in all the factors? Do you work no matter what mode you're in, is what I'm saying. Can you both be in fiery mode and then both go to nurturing mode? Can one be in fiery mode and one be in nurturing mode and you guys still work? That's what it comes down to. Does your light and your shadows balance each other out? Everybody in a relationship or anybody dealing with anybody else in their life, you know, you can't avoid emotions and conflict. That will always be happening. So it's a matter of, we all got shadow aspects and we've all got crazy, and does your crazy balance out with their crazy? I see that you guys, well, I see that you're pretty much aware of what I want to say what the cage is, but you see that you've been put on a pedestal. And it's time to just go ahead and bring it all down to earth. You guys got each other up on a pedestal right now, or you or somebody else, or that's how it feels. So any judgments that you're feeling that's going back and forth between you and whoever this is that you're dealing with, this opposite energy to you. Because 2 things happen when you're on the pedestal. You either get judged or feel judged a lot. And if you feel judged, then you judge a lot too. And the other part is a fear of falling off the pedestal. But, and I've said this to somebody before, nobody asks to be put on that pedestal. So stop worrying about people who put you on a pedestal. They shouldn't have put you on the pedestal. So if stepping off the pedestal is going to cause conflict, step off it. Because you're not going to be able to stay up there. No one ever stays on the pedestal. Everybody falls off it sooner or later. Nobody's feet are clean. It's another saying, you know, when someone's on a pedestal, you know, it's easier to see the dirt on their feet. So just really let that go. The idea of, you know, having to be a specific, perfect person, and allow yourself to flow between the energies. Allow yourself to balance and flow. You cannot maintain one side, love and light, never getting angry, never get emotional, never get upset. Everybody cracks sooner or later. Even the Dalai Lama cries, you know. So don't be afraid to balance yourself out. Let's get you an oracle card. Yep. The iceberg, submerged. This is neither one of you and whoever you're dealing with in this, are showing you 100% of yourselves. You guys are only seeing 10% of what's there. And to really grasp the volume and depth of somebody, you guys really have to be willing to expose and understand that there is a lot more beneath the surface. And it's time to accept that and drop the pretenses and the pedestals, and that will release all this stress, and then that will get you into a very Ten of Pentacles abundance, balance, and new cycle. Alright? I hope you like this. If you like this and this helped you out, please like, share, subscribe, spank the bell to get more notifications. I'll leave a link below to join us in our Facebook group for more cards and coffees and messages from the universe, and I will talk to you guys later. Blessed be all those who walk these paths with me.